Welcome back to Ken Ellie, the Screen Replacement and Technician Hub. If you just accidentally cracked your 50-inch smart TV, your first instinct might be to panic or throw it to the curb, but don't do that yet. In this video, we are doing a full tear down on screen replacement tutorial to show you exactly how to bring this back to life. Moving importantly, whether it's actually worth your time and money. Okay, we'll find out, of course. Now let's address the elephant in the room. You cannot patch or repair a cracked LCD panel or LED. Once the glass is fractured, the matrix is ruined. The only way to fix this is full panel swap using a donut TV with a good screen but dead internal boards. If you have managed to source a replacement panel, here's exactly how you can swap it without destroying the fragile electronics inside. Okay, before you move forward, we want to make sure our workbench is free. There are no screws on the workbench that can, break the new panel and all of that. But moving forward, before we can face the TV, the broken TV down. At this point, I already removed the frame bezel. Like I said, it was too big. So now this is me taking off the old panel, the broken one, taking it off. So now the broken panel is off, and I'm trying to get the new one, but before then I'm trying to show you something about how scattered it is. So I've taken that off. In a second I will be installing the new panel. So this is me installing the new panel. Yep, that is me putting in the new panel, making sure everything is aligning before putting it down. Yep, so I'm just setting it in. You make sure you're not rushing this thing when placing in a new panel. One of the mistakes that the beginners make is that they are trying to rush, they're trying to be faster, they want to show they can be fast and all of that, and before you know it, the panel is gone, it's broken. A little crack and it's all gone. You understand? So take your time, take enough time. You don't even need to rush. You don't need to rush. You just take your time. You place in the panel, you put the front bezel, and life continues. Life goes on. Who cares whether it takes you 1 hour? Okay, I'm not saying that hastening up is not good. You understand? But a time will come in life where you understand that hurrying will not get you anything. Life is all about being patient. We know what they say. Fast is slow, slow is fast. Okay, go and ask the billionaires. They will tell you that making money is not about chasing it. It's not about running up and down and all of that. So that's the same principle that is involved here. You don't need to rush. You're excited, you're overly joyed, you want to rush and do this. No, if you do that, you're going to hate it at the end of the day. I'm telling you, you're not going to eat. It will be like maybe you're a Man U fan, just like me, and then your team lost a football match and you are angry. You don't even want to talk about it. You don't want to discuss it with your friends. You're going to be very sad. So that's how it is. Okay, and these things are very expensive. Okay, now coming to the part of whether if it matters to buy new one or to install that, to just change the screen. I think changing the screen is more cheaper than to buy a new one, because buying a new one is believe me, buying a new TV is very, very expensive. So right now what I'm doing is I just flipped it to get the ribbon cable and every other thing connected and all of that. I already disconnected like I told you before, and then that is it. So now this is the critical moment. Now we are installing the T-com board back to the main board cable, And like as you can see, I've already connected it to the Ticon board. Then I'm trying to get the ribbon flex cable connected to the panel, but I'm trying to adjust the panel to make sure that it's well relaxed so that it will not stress the chip. That's another thing. If it is not well placed and the chips are stressed, it can cause a tiny line to appear on the screen depending on what chip you stressed. So that's another thing. So you have to be very, very careful while placing it. So as you can see, I opened the clip and I'm putting in the ribbon flex cable, and I'm clipping it back carefully. I'm not rushing it. Like I told you, it's something you have to be careful. And I'm placing it back, covering in it again. Yeah, placing it. Yep, that's it. That's what I just did there. Then I have to test it. I have to plug in the power cable, test it first before pushing further to assemble it. So that's the next thing. You have to test it first. Now when you test it, then you can go ahead and assemble it. You don't just do your work halfway. So what I did was that the sensor that will show you the light and all of that is attached to the back cover. So I have to bring it and plug it in. Now the beauty of the panel we're about to install today and the Sharp TV is that the Sharp TV main board is a single mount board that is connected to a Ticon board. That means a variety of screen can work there actually. So but you want to handle the ribbon flex and the main flex connecting from the main board to the Ticon board with care. Make sure you handle it with care, because any little thing can spoil it, and getting it is not always that easy. And that is the most critical part of the teardown, this entire teardown, because the Ticon board connects to the main board of the TV for the LED via the ultra thin delicate ribbon cable. Now you can see that's a Sharp screen displaying there. Isn't that beautiful? I told you I'm going to walk you through step by step. As you can see, that's the moment we'll be waiting for. As you can see, it's a Sharp Android 15 inches. That's the Android TV displaying right there. Very beautiful. Yeah, I was just showing one of my colleague there how it's working, and he's pointing at it to say, okay, oh, it's Android, it's working well. So that is the last part of it. We just showed you everything that you need to know. I just plugged in the cable for you to see the full display, and you see it's already Android, and you've seen that, and you're seeing the apps, all the apps in the Android TV. I'm just using the remote to scroll to the side, up, left, and right for you to see the whole thing. And that will be that for today. Please, if you like what we do here, like, share, and subscribe to the panel, and then you can come back for more when next we post our video. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.